Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the channel. Be sure to subscribe if you're new here and click the notification bell so you don't miss any content. So in today's end of spring / summer haul, I'll be covering a couple pickups, one being more special than the others, but I got majority of these items before summer actually started. Some of the brands include Cartier, Warby Parker, Tumi, Oree NYC, and a few pieces from the Marni Uniqlo collaboration. Also, please stick around. I'll have an announcement regarding where I'll be moving out the country to for a couple months. Okay, so just to jump straight into it, starting with my first piece, my wedding band. Okay, so if some of you have been subscribed to the channel since day one, then you may know that I am very married, but may have also noticed that I'm missing a wedding band. But that has now changed with the help of Cartier. And if you follow my Instagram, you may have seen this post, wherever I put it. Been waiting to buy this ring in person. Here in Michigan, we don't have a Cartier boutique that sells their fine jewelry in store. But a month ago or so, I went to Arizona for my nephew's graduation. Real fast. And while I was there, I made an appointment at the Cartier Scottsdale location to get accurate sizing before pulling the trigger on a purchase, this important. So almost 2 months later, the ring finally shows up, and I'll talk about why it took so long for it to get here. Opening up the box, right away you see we got Cartier in gold written here at the top. We get this red pamphlet. Here it just has the receipt info as well as information regarding the engraving, because I did get it engraved on the inside. Next, inside we get this white receipt envelope. This pretty much just has the verification certificate, and it verifies the authenticity. I'm not going to open it up here, but it has the serial number that matches what's inside the jewelry piece. We also get this carrying pouch. I guess we can just place the ring in here, presumably when I'm traveling. And lastly, we have the actual box that the ring came in. It was in this white wrapping with the signature wax seal on both sides. I already removed it from it, but it came in this red box with the signature Cartier case inside. So as I said, inside this red box, you have the signature Cartier box. So finally, open up the case itself. I chose the yellow gold 1895 Cartier wedding band. It's in its largest width, which is 5mm. It took so long to receive this piece. It was actually the last 1895 wedding band in the size I requested in the country. So it took over a month just for them to actually release it, and another couple weeks for them to complete the engraving with her name and our wedding date anniversary inside the band. So for a while, I actually knew this would be the band I'd choose. I think it's a real classic, and the simpleness, behind it, it just really matches my overall aesthetic personally. Majority of my jewelry is usually silver also. So having a deep gold, wedding band, it stands out amongst my other pieces that I own, which is what I wanted. Also, it's from Cartier. There's like an underlying culture between Detroit and Cartier glasses. So I really appreciate that aspect. On the downside, this is 18 karat gold. So although it offers that deep gold color, it is tremendously easy to scratch or nick. Over time, I'm sure it'll get beat up, but in a way that'll also, make it unique. Okay, so yeah, that is my wedding band, and now we can move through the rest of the haul properly. Next piece. So next we have our second piece, which is eyewear from Warby Parker. So they shipped them in this light blue box. Just opening it straight up. The glasses came in this dark blue leather glass case holder with Warby Parker actually embossed on it. I'll get a close up of this. So once you open it up, it just reads, "Nice to see you." And it comes with this cleaning cloth, which explains the origin story to Warby Parker in 100 words. I'll put a picture on the screen if you want to pause and read this. And lastly, the actual glasses, which are named Keiko. So they are hexagonal glasses or hexagonal lenses, and I received them in a polished silver. They're also available in polished gold, as well as a black brushed ink. So like I mentioned earlier, I tend to gravitate towards silver jewelry. And the funny story about these glasses, I was at the mall and randomly went into their store. True enough, I was looking for some blue light filtering glasses to protect my eyes since I work majority from my computer and for editing videos. And I was really feeling these glasses when I seen them. And since I wanted to use my insurance, I messed around and took an eye exam. So these are actually prescription. And my vision isn't bad or anything, but it does aid me, when viewing from a distance. Also, so not only are they prescription lenses, but they are also UV light responsive. So they turn a shade brown when I'm outside. So I'll throw up a pic so you can see exactly how that looks like. And they're not the best, as sunglasses, but I appreciate, the vintage look they give off. But overall, my experience from the eye exam to the customer service to receiving the glasses were all positive, and their equipment seemed pretty modern and up to date. So I feel like I have a quality prescription. So if you're interested, there'll be a link in the description where you can check these out. Next piece. Excuse me, my boy's starting to crack after just recording like 2 pieces. All right. Okay, so jumping into this next piece. As I stated earlier, I'm going to be moving out the country for a couple months. For some people, it may be obvious, but I'm going to Japan. I'll talk more about the trip as we get closer to the date. So make sure you subscribe so you're not missing out on any good content. So that leads me into my next piece from Tumi, which is weird because I'm a huge Rimowa fan and I've been wanting to buy into their products for a very long time. In the past, around 2018, Rimowa released these mini films about a minute long, and my favorites were with Virgil and Yoon, and they just pretty much discussed the importance of travel. And at that time I was traveling a lot, and these short clips really embodied the emotions you experience when you're engulfed in a new culture or just a whole new walk of life. And a huge shout out to Dexter Navy, because from my understanding, he directed a couple of those videos. At least I know he directed Virgil's, and Rimowa removed them from their channel, but I'll have the links in the description so you can be able to check those out. So all that inspiring talk about Rimowa, still I decided to invest into Tumi, and there's a few reasons why. I won't explain it here until I purchase the luggage I'm referring to, but let's just get into this next piece. But here I have the book bag I decided to purchase to start off my Tumi collection. So getting it out of the package, I have it in all black leather. This design model is named Monroe Foxwood, and it's sized as a medium. Again, it's in a pebble leather. It is water resistant, which makes this a plus. Also, the same design bag can be purchased in nylon, which is a lot less expensive if you want an alternative option. Okay, as far as the exterior, as for the bag features, there is a ton of pockets. But starting here on the front, you get the Tumi logo in black metal and the silver metal zipper for the front pocket. Next, there's a secondary compartment, and it runs the length of the bag. The compartment has a metal Tumi tracer in case you lose it. This code will be connected to a database with your information. Also inside here, we get a couple pockets. I'll show this in the B-roll. You get a front pocket, 2 card holders, 2 pin loops, and you also get a key leash. And at the last interior compartment, this is actually where the laptop sleeve is located. Of course, it's padded for protection and with some quilting detail. Also, there's a leather seam on here, which I'll try to get in the B-roll, as well as there is a zipper pocket. Also, the handle is of course also in leather. This is very durable, it's not flimsy at all. On the back, there's another strap going across, and this pretty much has Tumi embossed on it again. Also, we have this flap at the bottom, which is a very nice detail. You can put the straps inside here, as well as this is for you to be able to slide the book bag onto your rolling luggage handle. But overall, my two favorite details are these padded straps. I do feel like I'm in a sports car when I'm wearing it. Also, the magnetic closure slip pocket, which is very hidden, but you can place something here that needs to be reached very quickly. Again, overall, I really like this bag. I did use this when I went to Arizona, and it was perfect, you know, just to keep my valuables with me. And it's not bulky looking when I'm wearing it, so I'm comfortable, and it allows me not to overpack. Like I said, very happy with this purchase. You'll see this in a lot of my videos. So let's jump to the next piece. Okay, so next we have my very first Oree New York piece. Very excited to be unboxing this on the channel. I actually received these back in March, but I have not worn them outside yet because I've been waiting to record this video. But just cut into the chase. Inside this dark olive box, we have the Oree 1917 Basic Combat Training Trainer. Now this shoe is Ray's rendition of the Converse and the Rick Owens Ramones. And I have to say I'm very impressed with the design and overall construction. Obviously I have this in black in this milky colorway, which will fit into my wardrobe very easily. Okay, so just to tour the shoe, starting with the soles, which are actually made in Italy. I did try these on and they really do feel very nice. But moving around the sole, at the back of it, we have Oree logo at the back. Another nice detail is instead of cream on cream stitching or same color stitching that are on the Ramones, we have this black stitching coming around, which gives it a different effect. And I'm definitely okay with this because usually the stitching on the Ramones usually get dirty anyways. Moving to the body of the shoe, which is made in this very durable material, which is duck canvas. It feels really nice, very sturdy. Okay, moving back towards the front, we get a nice toe box with same color stitching here at the top. This is a premium leather. There's a lot of space here, so it does feel very comfortable when you're wearing these. Moving up to our eyelets, which are in a metal, and you get these cream premium laces. They don't feel very light or too thick. It's just a nice balance. Moving up around the eyelets is actually a different material. So it's not duck canvas here, but it's actually a suede leather. Moving it back, speaking of leather, on the left and right side of the shoes, we get this leather tag here, which spells out Oree at the top here. And probably the most unique and standout detail of the shoe is moving towards the back, we get a full-length zipper. I think he really did a great job at constructing these. Now, again, I got these in March, which was his first release. There was some issues with the back zipper, but he did a second release also, which he did fix up, but he says it should get better, you know, as you wear it more often. But yeah, I'm very happy with these. I didn't show the bottom of the soles. Oree New York at the bottom. I'll definitely show some looks and just narrate how I would wear this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Okay, so before jumping into this box, which is our pieces from the Marni and Uniqlo collab, I just have to say that everything in this collection was very fun. Outside of the outerwear, a lot of the pieces seem perfect to wear to like a picnic, to be honest. So the creative director, Francesco Riso, I think he did a really good job, and I'll link the interview he did with Uniqlo in the description. But a lot of these pieces sold out quickly in the US within like the first hour, so I wasn't able to get everything I personally wanted, but I am satisfied. So let's get into this box. First up in the box are these socks I decided to purchase. This pink pair was actually for my wife, but I'm not sure if she'll be able to fit them or not. We'll see a bit later. And as for the other pair, still I would say muted tones or still within my color palette. I like olive, I like a milk and black colorway as well. But I do like to wear different socks every once in a while. It's just my way of bringing some subtle color to my wardrobe. So I'll show some clips of me wearing these. Next. Jumping into the next item, I absolutely don't own anything like this, which is a red and white striped shirt. This is something that I consider to be outside of my usual color palette, but actually it reminds me of Rocky wearing that red and white striped tee towards the end of the LSD video. But I think the stripes on here vary a lot more than his. But I like the fact you open up on the back of the tee. Here it has red and beige borders, increasing in size as you go down the shirt. And I wish the front actually used beige instead of white stripe, just to calm the tee down overall. But I'm looking forward to see how I will style this. So next we have this oversized flower t-shirt for my wife. This piece is very on brand with the Marni collab and Francesco's vision. The neck opening is kind of wide, but that adds to the overall cut of the shirt, which is pretty cozy. We got this one in yellow, and we get the yellow flowers with the blue accent. This isn't the only piece that she received, and although I'm not going to show it here, she got the short sleeve striped dress, which she already wore. So if I have a pic, I'll throw it up here somewhere. If not, you may be seeing a stock image. But yeah, nice quality t-shirt. She got this in an extra small. You probably would have preferred an extra small or a small, but again, this is oversized and pieces were selling out pretty quickly. All right, next piece. So moving along, we have the wide fit pleated trousers in blue. But to be honest, they're like this close from being purple. Again, these trousers are a wide fit. I don't know if you can see it that well, but they are tapered at the bottom, so they'll still fall on the shoes and not get damaged. I personally don't own any pair of trousers that fit like these, but they are oversized. So if someone were to see me here wear these trousers, they may think I'm trying to like dress like an old timer from Detroit or something. Whereas in Japan, oversized looks are more modernized and they experiment with their silhouettes way more, which is something I like to see people do here more often. But before moving on, a couple more details. We get this Marni tag in the back, and we got these buttons, and I'll do a close-up, but we do have Marni etched in on the sides of the button. So yeah, overall, these will be challenging to style and different for myself, but I'm thinking they may give off a, I don't know, like a Tokyo Revenger aesthetic. I'll show you how I style these in the next clip. Next, I went ahead and acquired the matching Marni tailored jacket to the pants that I just showed you, and I got this in a small. So it's definitely a casual jacket that will be versatile as far as, you know, seasons go. And in order for me to choose my size, I did review the jacket dimensions, and this fit was similar to a dress jacket that I actually already own. So my plan is to not only wear this with the Marni pants that I showed you from earlier, but to show and mix these with other dress pants that I already own. You know, I'm trying to follow Steve Harvey's advice.
The beige pants will go with the gray jacket. The gray jacket goes with the brown pants. The black pants go with everything.
Again, as far as the details, pretty much similar to the pants I showed you. We got two buttons here up on the front, and it has the Marni etched around them on both buttons. Something unique with this is if we open it up, we do have this light blue, probably a polyester fabric, and we got the Marni label right here on the inside, as well as what I really love when you open up a pocket is a interior pocket. So of course, wallet, phone, whatever you need close to you. In the next clip, I'll show you how I'll wear this with the Marni pants as well as a couple pants I already own. Okay, so that brings our haul to an ending. Thank you for being here. Let me know in the comments about your thoughts on some of the pieces and accessories and looks that I showed you today. Just a sneak peek into the next video, I'm going to be showcasing multiple pieces from Rick Owens' mainline, as well as a couple pieces from the Yeezy Gap Balenciaga collaboration. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one.